Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of The Locker Room. I am your host. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Reggie. Be sure to stick around to the end, man, and subscribe because you're not going to want to miss any of this good content we got coming soon, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Umar Johnson continues to get exposed. And ladies and gentlemen, we did a video last week. If you guys remember, the video is actually doing really, really well. We did a video talking about Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State and going to the University of Colorado. Now, I pretty much went on to say in that video, man, listen, I stand with Deion Sanders. Forget what Dr. Umar Johnson is talking about, man. He went to Jackson State. He stayed there for 3 years, man. Did a very, very good job as the head coach at Jackson State University, and he was offered a job that was paying much more money in Colorado. So I stand with Deion Sanders. I will be supporting Deion Sanders every step of the way in his new head coaching job at Colorado. Now, Dr. Umar Johnson continues to make headlines, ladies and gentlemen, and this time it's from Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my God!
Now, Stephen A. Smith got wind of Dr. Umar Johnson's comments after Stephen A. Smith gave his comments about the Jerry Jones photo that resurfaced from the 50s.
I'm pretty pissed off. And let me say this. I'm pissed off, but not for reasons that people would think. I'm very, very fond of Jerry Jones, and I'm not hiding that from anybody. Is his record perfect? No. But I'm pissed off because he doesn't deserve what just happened. He doesn't deserve it. One report, our report, said he was 14 years old. Another report said he was 15 years old. At minimum, that's 65 years ago.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I did hear Stephen A. Smith on the radio this past weekend giving his thoughts on, people pretty much, talking about him and his comments that he made about Jerry Jones, and he's pretty much standing on what he said. I really don't have much to say on the situation. I mean, in my opinion, this isn't a Donald Sterling situation. If you guys remember when Donald Sterling was the owner of the Clippers, he was recorded speaking negatively about black people, saying he didn't want black people coming to the games and things of that nature. I thought that was completely and utterly despicable, and I was in full support of him selling the team. So when we look at the Jerry Jones situation, I mean, you know what? This photo was from the 50s. I mean, I don't know, what the majority of people wanted. I guess they wanted Jerry Jones to sell the team or step down, who knows. But obviously Stephen A. Smith, man, he's a friend and supporter of Jerry Jones. So he pretty much, stood with Jerry Jones and said that, you know what, man, I don't think we should crucify Jerry Jones for this photo. It was when, he was 14, 15 years old. And like I said, he caught a lot of backlash from that situation. Now, Dr. Umar Johnson, I told you guys, man, we're going to continue to expose this guy, man. Now, this is what he said in response to Stephen A. Smith's comments.
Richard Jefferson, I sentence you to 500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Stephen A. Smith, I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Dr. Umar Johnson, it's sad, man, because when I first heard of Dr. Umar Johnson, maybe about 5 years ago, I thought he was here to do some really good things for our community. And I've come to quickly realize, ladies and gentlemen, that he is nothing but a clout chaser. And it's just sad, man. When I heard these comments, man, I was really just shaking my head because you can say what you want about Stephen A. Smith and his comments about Jerry Jones, or, whoever, Kyrie Irving, you name it, right? He's made a lot of comments about a lot of people. He's never said anything like this, man. This is just completely and utterly ridiculous, man. And Dr. Umar Johnson, I'm ashamed, honestly.
Chris Broussard, Rob Parker, I sentence you both to 2,500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Michael Wilbon, you fat, bald-head, no-neck midget, I sentence you to 3,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
Now, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, when have you ever heard Stephen A. Smith attack anybody the way you just heard Dr. Umar Johnson attack Michael Wilbon? I'm gonna replay it one more time.
Michael Wilbon, you fat, bald-head, no-neck midget, I sentence you to 3,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done with Dr. Umar Johnson. I can no longer take this man seriously anymore, man. I'm done. You literally are sitting on the internet making personal attacks on men that are supposed to be your brother, right? He is the same person that sits on the internet and claims he is pro-black. Dr. Umar Johnson, bro, this is fraudulent behavior, man. I'm disappointed in you.
Snow Bunny Shannon Sharpe, you're the biggest and strongest of everybody on the list, so I'm going to have to sentence you for 10,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man and saying that no black woman can make you happy. 10,000 lashes for Snow Bunny Shannon Sharpe. Who else we got on this list?
So apparently Stephen A. Smith got wind of Dr. Umar Johnson's comments, and this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say. And ladies and gentlemen, I loved this response.
All I have to say to Dr. Umar Johnson is this. I don't know any human being alive I would wish 50,000 lashes on. Respectfully, how low can you go? Never met you, don't know you.
And ladies and gentlemen, I have to agree with Stephen A. Smith, man. I don't know any human being alive that I would wish 50,000 lashes on myself, man. Like I said, this Dr. Umar dude, man, he's going to continue to get exposed here at the locker room, man. I'm sorry.
Educated brother, I wish you nothing but the best. But you would wish that upon another human being? A brother? Really? That's how low you would go?
So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Stephen A. Smith. Like I said, you know what? Sometimes he says things that I agree with. Sometimes he says things that I don't agree with. But I know personally I would never sit on the internet and, you know, wish any harm on him or anybody in general. I think that that's just very, very despicable. Now, I want to get you guys' comments down below in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Like I said, I am done with Dr. Umar Johnson. I thought Dr. Umar Johnson was here to do some great things for the black community, but it's obvious he is nothing but, you know, another Charleston White, man. A guy who's just out here clout chasing, trying to get attention, man. But that's pretty much all I got for this video, man. This was another installment of The Locker Room. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.